Pants on fire.
Pants on fire.
Pants on fire.
Liar, pants on fire.
Okay, never mind.
I can't feel it.
I know. That's the bad part.
What's up, Lite Brite Nation?
What's up, Lite Brite Nation? I'm Diesel and we're down here at Stacked Off-Road. That's right, get jacked and stacked. Right here at Stacked Off-Road, we are in beautiful North Carolina and we planned on an amazing week for Lite Brite to have some fun. We're gonna party, we're gonna do some games, we have a little special fun we're gonna do for Stepchild, and Friday, I got some secret Redneck North Carolina fun that we only share in North Carolina they know nothing about. So buckle up because it's gonna get bumpy.
Guys, I'm making Diesel commentary for us from now on. But no joke, so we're in Stanley, North Carolina. It's Stacked Off-Road. A lot of you might recognize Diesel. He's been on plenty of our videos. He's freaking incredible, and he owns his own off-roading shop right here in North Carolina. Not only do we have a couple things planned for the weekend, there's one thing planned. We have no idea what it is. He's used the term redneck several times though, so I'm a little frightened. But before we get to any of that, there is one little thing we have planned for the stepchild. So this is a solid 2¼ inch aluminum lower control arm from Rock Crawler. This is essentially their racing setup. This is for off-road use only and racing, which the stepchild is kind of a trailer queen now. So we're actually able to switch to these, which is a huge improvement. Why? Because being solid aluminum means A, it's stronger, B, it's lighter, C, it has a lot more deflection and it's a lot more forgiving. Whereas steel, if you hit it on a rock and you bend it, that's it. It's bent. There's no going back. Aluminum, on the other hand, has a lot of give to it and it has a lot of memory. So when you bend it on something, it's a lot more likely to go exactly back to where it was. Now this is specifically made out of 7075 T651 aluminum. I don't know what that means, but I know it's really, really good. Now, in terms of being lighter, obviously the stepchild's already heavy, so this is actually really, really good for us. In addition to that, this specifically, if you look at the ends here, it has two of Rock Crawler's crawler joints on both ends, whereas our original Rock Crawler long arms, you can look over here, the original ones had a crawler joint on one end, but it had a flex joint on the other end. Now the crawler joints have up to 60 degrees of misalignment, which means you have a lot more articulation with a lot less binding with the crawler joints, whereas the flex joint is only up to 30 degrees of misalignment. So with the previous long arm setup, we had up to 90 degrees total misalignment. The new setup, up to 120 degrees. So more articulation, less binding, lighter, stronger, likely to handle Kevin's
Heavy foot.
style of driving, which we've proven very recently is getting worse and worse. Because we are trailering the stepchild, he thinks it's okay to beat it up even more. So we're making sure that it can withstand my husband's driving. But also, if you noticed, they're polished aluminum, and we chose to keep it that way because we thought it might look extra rad underneath the vehicle. What are you doing? Why are you under the Ultra 4 car? What's happening?
Well,
One trail, Kevin. We've been on one trail day.
well.
What's wrong? What is that?
I'm pulling the third member out because it was leaking from
That
the
is
bottom.
the clearest, most beautiful fluid I have ever seen come out of a diff.
Yeah, so it already just got serviced, and we found out that we have one stud that was like somewhat loose or stripped, one stud that's completely loose, and one stud missing. And it looks like the housing's rolled in, which is probably why it was leaking. So we're pulling it all back apart to see if we can fix it, because otherwise we'll have a constant diff leak.
Are you super excited about your Ultra 4 car right now, this very second?
This very second, no, but every time I start it, I am. All I gotta do is hear it run.
That's all that matters then.
I mean, to be honest, if I'm gonna give everybody a little heads up, I kind of feel like I'm gonna pull this entire vehicle apart. Like, I'm gonna pull a whole powertrain, just pull everything.
You do think we're gonna do a teardown?
I think I'm gonna do a whole tear down.
I thought we were gonna try to avoid that.
Well, that was until I don't know. What's going on over there?
New arms are going in the stepchild.
Have you seen them?
Yeah, you didn't answer my question.
Oh, I was gonna avoid it, but now I'm kind of learning that
It's unavoidable.
Yeah, well, for me to learn the vehicle, I probably need to take the entire vehicle apart. I think.
Actually, that's not really that bad of a plan.
No.
It sounds bad for our pocketbooks, though, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, but if we're only gonna race King of Hammers once, like, I want to make sure that we don't have something stupid happen.
You think once is gonna be enough for you?
Probably not. I found the leak.
You found the leaky boy?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's the housing's cracked from this bolt hole. It's got a little zigzag crack,
Oh, yeah.
and I think it's leaking out all that right there.
Oh, that sucks.
I mean,
How do we fix that?
just weld it.
Just weld it?
Yeah, just clean it up. We'll just sand it down, grind it, and then just weld it, and then sand it back down again.
Kevin,
What?
I'm really liking the life of an Ultra 4 car so far.
Well, look, it's it's not a new Ultra 4 car. If you don't want
No.
any of these problems, we could have spent $200 grand.
No, I'm good. No, this is still, we're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. We just finished installing these super rad arms on the stepchild, and not a moment too soon, because we are about to start the raddest Lite Brite Nation party in the history of freaking ever! Oh my god! This is gonna be nuts!
I know the story of your life through winter storms and summer skies. There was a time when you were young and free. So let's go back to the beaches where I always make you laugh, to the forest where we found a hidden path, to the summertime of 2005, when we were still alive, when we were still alive.
So the next photo is up for this gentleman here because, well, it's raining and he's got no doors. I know, I'm telling her, make me a make me a sandwich. Make me a sandwich. Woman, make me a sandwich.
No! That's not how we act. Hey, run up there, tell her your order, then run back, and then she can signal you when it's ready. Go! Ready? Go! Who did that?
I don't know who that is, but thank you.
Alright. So our goal, your goal, because I'm not doing this, your goal is to go out there and just murder the other team.
Wow.
Honestly, don't even worry so much about the ball, just knock all of them flat on their faces.
Three.
Alright! Light Brite on three! 1, 2, 3!
Light Brite! Yes!
Yes!
To the confused team at Lite.
Wow! Hold on! Hold on! Wait! Pause! Oh my god! What's happening? What? Pause! Oh my god, this is the worst idea we've ever had.
You can't see.
You can't look at this light. Like,
Look, you can't
look
see.
at the disadvantage. The disadvantage.
Stack cheated.
Losers always have
Stack
excuses.
cheated.
Yeah, you. Team Lite Brite, we might have lost, but you put up a good game.
Woo!
Put up a good game. Good game. You risked your lives.
Woo!
The Lite Brite Nation will never forget.
Yeah! Send it! Full send, Brittany!
Let's go, Brittany!
Sweep the leg, Brittany! Yeah! Get him, boys, down! Stop! Yeah. Let me see the look on your face again. Oh, Kev. What? What? Was that awesome? Yeah.
So now, if last night wasn't wild enough, Diesel has promised us that he has something super redneck planned for us to do, but he's kept it an immense secret. Except Lucas up here knows what it is.
But yeah, you know, he said it was a North Carolina redneck fun, and
It has to do with motors of some sort, and we're figuring like maybe dirt track, demolition derby, I don't know, bumper cars with cars.
I know, but I thought we were going to like a facility, but now we're like...
Now we're pulling into basically someone's house, though, which eliminates all the guesses I originally had. Well, there's a field, though. They have a field. We're gonna like go cow tip? I have no idea what's happening. What is that? Oh my god, it is a little dirt circle track and go-kart. What?
We got a little dirt track.
Oh
and we got a little dirt track and we got some helmets and we got some race cars and we're gonna see just how good Redneck loves the hyperdrive. Woohoo!
Is any of that
North Carolina redneck fun.
Guys, I am completely unprepared for this. We were literally going to Stacked Off-Road this evening to have dinner, and I'm at least wearing tennis shoes instead of my flip-flops, which is what I was planning on wearing, but they were in the Ram, which wasn't with us. I don't have the DJI Osmo. My phone has like 15% battery left. I don't have my microphone. This is gonna be...
Here.
So these
Oh,
are
man.
all my helmets over the past like
pick a stinky sweaty
15
helmet.
years.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, this is raced in dirt tracks all over the West Coast.
I kinda
This
want-
one raced Bristol 4 times. This helmet here actually won the World Finals at Sears Point in California. And this one here, I won this paint job. It's the big head guy, so you get that one.
That one looks the smallest, so I'll probably take
Oh yeah,
that one.
it is.
I'm gonna
and
take
it
that
says
one.
Oh,
blow me.
that's like the banner
It actually does.
Do you see this?
Dude.
What is he?
He said it was like 100 years old, dude.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh, that smells like sweaty pirate hooker. Oh.
Liquid courage.
oh my god! What? Oh my god! Let him down! Let him...
Poor girl, she gets beat up so much more than anybody else.
unprepared. I think I'm done already for the night. That is probably the gnarliest burn I've ever had in my life. Oh, that's not gonna feel good tomorrow. Jason, look at how, don't touch me. Look at
I am just having so much fun.
Hold on.
The outside edge.
Oh, that's sexy. And then,
no,
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. He's on the dust.
Look at the back of his neck.
Oh, my God. The back of your neck is a totally different color. Dude.
that is so much fun.
Oh, my God.
This isn't about you, Jason.
Yours isn't bad.
Oh, you burned yourself real bad. Diesel left a scar on you. You are. Oh man.
I got myself so many times.
Oh man. Did you learn anything?
That's gonna scar. Yeah, don't get on a f***ing dirt track and go-karts.
You could have
that
wore.
diesels
You should have just wore
say
a
are-
jacket. Oh, those are bad. Those are really bad. They're already weeping.
Those are gotta be second-degree burns.
Those are second. That one's second. No, third degree you don't feel.
No.
So those are second. Those are strong
Second degree affects the top 2 layers of skin.
Yeah.
Ow, don't touch it!
At least it's not your face
Oh my God, Kevin.
or your butt face.
Oh, Kevin!
So let's go see what Brittany's up to. Changing out her burn bandage. Oh look, you can see a little burn right there. There's the little one.
I already took one off.
Yeah, let's
That's not the bad one.
show the peeps the Ford emblem. That's
It's not a Ford emblem.
yeah, it is the big Ford oval.
Hurts.
Come on, don't keep the guys waiting.
I'm just, hold on.
And gals. Ooh. You guys ready to see this?
Hold on, just fucking.
Yeah. Here, turn this way for the. Oh, that one's bad.
Yeah.
That one's real bad, babe. Oh man. Oof. What'd you learn?
Don't get on fucking go-karts in North Carolina in the middle of BFE nowhere on a dirt track when someone says it's gonna be a rowdy, good old redneck time.
Ooh.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, babes.
That's probably gonna scar pretty bad.
Probably.
At least it's on the back of my arm.
Yeah.
I could always cover it with a Ford tattoo.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just put FORD in it.
Now, unfortunately, before we head back to the shop to wrap up what we've got going on, not just with the stepchild, but also with the Ultra 4 car, there is one pit stop we have to make, which is why we're at Bell Helmets Pro Shop here in Mooresville, North Carolina, because there is something that we need to take care of.
Well, for once, safety first. Well, I've been reading through the rule book, and it looks like we need all this stuff.
Not all of that stuff. Go figure, when you're professionally racing, you do need a neck restraint,
Yeah.
aka something similar to a Hans device. Which, for those of you who don't know what a Hans device is, so it hooks up to your helmet like so. On either side, you do have to have a helmet equipped for them. And what it essentially does is prevents you from snapping your neck when you flip your Ultra 4 car
so you
going
know-
120 miles an hour through the desert.
Yeah, so you know in the JL the other day when I hit that wall head on full throttle,
This would have been nice for him
this
to
would have
have.
been nice because it keeps when you hit, it keeps your head from overextending or snapping your neck. But it's also something you have to get used to because like you're attached and you have to look left and right and it's kind of weird. So anyway, these are Hans devices. We've got carbon fiber and we've got composite. This one's actually
Lighter,
a lot heavier.
Lighter,
It really is.
more
But
expensive, heavier, less expensive.
they both do the same thing though.
They both do the same exact thing. We've just got to kind of decide which route we want to go. But yeah, guys.
This is, you guys wanted to know about what we have to go through. Well, it's learning about stuff like this and what we need, and this is just the start of it because I, for once, read the rules.
Now, lucky for me, thanks to Hyperdrive, I already have a neck restraint, so I don't have to buy a new one. Kevin is costing me a lot of money right now, though. But we are, I think, going to go with the carbon fiber, mainly because if this was just every once in a while in a normal race around a track, it wouldn't be such a big deal. But there is a significant, noticeable difference in weight. And King of the Hammers is
Like
a
15,
minimum,
20 hours if we finish.
minimum of like 15-hour race. So where we can save weight is actually going to make a lot of difference in terms of exhaustion on our part, especially because we're not used to any of this. So we're going to splurge a little here. And Jason also got a helmet as well and a neck restraint as well for drifting because, again, it's just safe to have. Speaking of, if you guys ever need anything in terms of safety equipment or, as you can see, helmets, again, Bell Helmets, we're in Mooresville, North Carolina. It's not far from Diesel shops. Definitely come here because they've got just about everything you can need. Unfortunately, we didn't think this through very much. We only have the Gladiator with us right now. And we're so packed, several of our bags are strapped down to the top of the roof rack. And we might have to leave Jason behind. Jason, you gotta stay. Sorry, priorities, man. Priorities. All right, so back to the race car, starting with a little bit of blue Loctite on this little bitty bolt right here for this super rad new steering wheel for the Ultra 4 car, which replaces this super well-used old steering wheel. So this is replacing the Momo one we had with an MPI steering wheel, courtesy of a really good friend Lucas, who actually got this for us as a surprise. And this is the final bolt.
And look how sick this freaking steering wheel is.
But unfortunately, it's probably the easiest thing we're doing right now for the Ultra 4 car.
All right, so a little bit of Ultra 4 update. Jason's over there working on the new window nets. So here's the old window net. I guess there's no dates or anything on this, so I was told this will not work. We have the new window nets from PRP, SFI rated, to December of 2021. So it looks like, from what I was told, you need new window nets every year. And these actually are like a bigger netting. You can actually see through it a lot better than what was on here if you look at the holes that are on this one. But anyway, it's super simple. Just kind of plugs in right here, has a bolt on this side, and then we have that cool buckle that actually buckles. That buckles up there. Oh, and another thing, we've got rear view mirrors now because we need mirrors. I don't know how good these are going to work, but I've got one on each side. They're super tiny, so they don't like actually limit any visibility at all. And hopefully we can actually see behind us with these things. Here's what we're dealing with. Rear diff. Well, the way the rear diff works with the third member is that there's bolts that go through the inside. See these bolts here, and then they're welded to the inside of the diff, and I'll show you a little bit better of that. But I have a few broken ones. Here, check this out. So all these are bolts that are welded from the inside out. That way you can, when you put the third member in, you can torque them down to like 50 foot-pounds. Problem is that I had a crack here. This one was all broken. This one was like just a stud. And then this one was completely like sheared off. So these three basically weren't really clamping. The rest of these are all good. But so these are bolts that come in from the backside and are welded in place. So Diesel is going to, we cut a relief in this. We cut a V because it was cracking. So we're gonna cut a relief. We're gonna drill a hole at the end of the crack so it doesn't keep spreading. And we're gonna weld all this back up and weld studs coming back through here. And then what we're also gonna do is try to make a skid plate, weld on a skid plate under here to kind of reinforce it all. So yeah, that's Ultra 4 Life Week 1.
Pants on fire.
Pants on fire.
Pants on fire.
Liar, pants on fire.
Okay, never mind.
I can't feel it.
I know. That's the bad part.
Bored, Jelly? You look bored.
All right, we got all the studs in. We've got the new skid plate welded on. We're hoping that all the studs are straight because this one on the bottom is the only one that's, there was nothing there. It was too big of a hole. We had to drill a big hole, and yeah. So that's the one that we're not sure about. So I'm gonna just go ahead and apply some silicone, let it sit. So what I do is I apply it, let it sit for like 5 minutes so it starts to get tacky, and then we'll sit the third member on there and then let it set overnight before we put oil in it tomorrow.
Move your fingers. Oh, look at that. Just snug as a bug, man. Snug as a bug.
Who needs to test fit anything?
Who did those studs?
Holy crap. What a week.
I'm done
Believe it or not,
partying.
it's been a week. A week of working on the vehicles, not just the stepchild, not just the Ultra 4 car got attention. Everything got attention. Even the trailer got attention. But I think we've been in Diesel's hair just a little bit long enough. But seriously, Stacked Off-Road guys, thank you so much for having us and for taking care of us.
Lite Brite Nation, I am actually sad. Like I'm getting kind of choked up. I don't want you guys to leave.
Don't cry. We'll see you in just a few days at the Smoky Mountain Jeep Invasion. Yay! Where it's gonna rain like every day, it says. So, anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember, you can find all your Lite Brite Nation merch at lightbrightstudios.com. All of your Lite Brite Nation decals at pixeldecals.com. And of course, don't forget about e3offroad.com, where you can enter to win this 2020 Jeep Gladiator right here. Guys, we love you so much, and we will see you next time. Bye. Got blow a kiss? Mwah. Blow a kiss.
Gotta blow a kiss.
Hard at work, as always.
Jellybean, are you supervising? Are you being a good supervisor? Yeah. Such a good supervisor. Look at you.
Jelly. Look at them pretty eyeballs. Look at them pretty eyeballs. Oh my gosh.